Thank you so much. Well, now it's my opportunity to step into the golden chain of queer being. Yeah, I do need some help. I'll need some help to go. Yes. Who will escort the MC? Oh, no. Here. Oh, my shirt. Oh, it's so nice to be to have the two of you on either side. I don't even know if I can speak. All right, my project. Is from a book that I co-edited with a very dear friend from Canada, Pauline Greenhill. A number of years ago, Pauline invited me to teach, be a guest professor at the University of Winnipeg. And she wanted me to teach a course on feminism and folklore, and I said, oh, well, this was the end of the 90s, actually. That's how long these fucking books take to come to fruition. It was the end of the 90s, and I said, oh, no, I want to, I'll do some feminism, but I want to throw in some queer stuff, some gay stuff, too. And she said, fine, do whatever you want to do. So, it was one of those situations where waiting to the last minute caused a great deal of anxiety as I was flying to Canada, only had my syllabus about half cooked, and I was going to start teaching the following week. And so I thought to myself, God, these are young Canadian women who are excited about feminism. What can I teach them about folklore that they won't already know? Seeing as that is my discipline, the discipline of the folk. And I thought to myself, I'm telling you the truth here by saying that I went for the quickest stab I could get out of the idea of teaching young Canadian women something about feminism and folklore. I was like, I know, I'll teach fairy tales. Because there's all this great feminist stuff on fairy tales out there, which there was and continues to be in the 90s and into the aughts. And I thought I'll just grab some stuff from, Goober and Gilbert and just go into that room and teach the hell out of the Grimms. And so I had to come to that moment where I was kind of like, yeah, but Kay, you haven't read the Grimms for a really long time. So I got to Canada, I said hi to Pauline, I was living with her, and I said, hey, I'm going to be in the library for a while, like maybe a few days, see you later. And I got the complete edition of the Brothers Grimm. I pawed it down at the University of Winnipeg Library, thinking, oh God, well I better read some of these fairy tales and see what they actually have to say. And I was overwhelmed with what I discovered in the Grimm's fairy tales. Everything was like, this is so queer, this is so gay, this is so lesbian, I can interpret this 1,000 different ways. This is the way to go, this is the way to go. The feminist stuff is great, but hey, what about the queer potential for interpreting the Grimm's? And that is what drove me insane for about 10 years. And the thing that drove me the most insane was an obscure tale, number 43, in the collected KHM. It is called Frau Trude, and it is the story of a witch and a girl. It's the story of a witch who longs for a girl, and the story of a girl who knows that this witch wants her. Now, this is, you wouldn't think that this would be something that the Grimms would be offering on their little plate of tales, right? But if you read this tale line for line, and it's not very long, it's only about 11 lines long, the fact of the matter becomes very clear to the scholar, because the scholar, as Carolyn and Jose, it's like line by line something happens for you. It's not just in the big concept, it's in the text. The text tells you something that's different. And in this text of Frau Trude, the words in German were, she longed for her and wanted her. The witch longed for the girl and wanted her. And the girl gave up everything to go to the witch. Her parents forbade her and said they would disown her. And she said, no, I'm going to this witch. And that is the crux of this tale, this pivotal desire between an old witch and a young girl, and how they get it together. And it is absolutely now, I have to step out of the circle. It is now absolutely my pleasure to introduce Witch Brew 2. Very, very dear friends from New Jersey who know how to take a story and wrap it down with Frau Trude playing with fire.
We're going to take Kay's words and twist them around and see what happens. Girl, girl, Frau Trude is a witch.
Frau Trude is a what?
Frau Trude is a witch.
Frau Trude is a what? Someone she heard so much about who lives in a marvelous house.
Frau Trude is a witch.
Forbidden attraction.
Frau Trude is a witch.
Parental prohibition. Girl in tree pursues desire. Adequate fuel for the witch's ire. Adequate fuel for the witch's honor.
Yeah. All right. Well, her parents, they will disown her. Frau Trude, wicked, performs godless deeds, sensing daughters, transgressive desire. Her parents, they both exile her.
Does she care?
No.
Does she care?
No.
Arousal of interest. Shamelessness propels. She's already disavowed them. Damnation. Pure
And
infatuation.
attraction, as old as Sappho.
Old woman, young girl. Old hag, young girl.
An older woman, schooled in seduction, lures a younger girl willing to learn.
The girl having crossed that threshold. Frau Trude in her proper dress. Waste no time. She turned the girl into a block of wood and threw her into the fire. That fueled Frau Trude's desire.
Ooh, highly flammable, inflamed with passion. A burning woman in a hot gay girl.
She blazes, she gleams, she's a hot gay girl. She blazes, she gleams, she brings Frau Trude light. Frau T no longer kills what she craves. She treasures it, she marries it. Illumination, new life. Frau T no longer kills what she craves. The witch is transforming, gleefully and eagerly. Frau T no longer kills what she craves. For you, I have long waited and longed for you. I have long waited and longed for once. I have long waited and longed for once. I have long waited and longed for once.
It burns brightly.
She no longer kills what she craves.
No, God.
She treasures it, she marries it.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much, Paula, Karen. Which